And what is going on YouTube? Just another gaming channel, bringing you just another video. So guys, in one of my last videos I was asking you guys if I should do these armor set videos. Now when I asked those questions, they're not rhetorical, I'd legit like answers. I don't think I have a big enough channel to warrant that, but for those that do comment now and then, I appreciate it. Excuse me, just have a drink of water. Oh my god, that's so nice. So I am going to do him. The reason I was debating this Taken King set or whatever it is that they've been out a long time, and like I said, I've not posted in 6 months, which I didn't realise. And so I was like, look, I had him during my last post 6 months ago. I already had him a while, and I assumed everyone would have him by then. But maybe there's a lot of people that don't. But look how badass this thing looks. Look at this. This is a badass. This is like in its natural state. This is a badass looking. Do you know what we should do? We'll go into menu and do the usual armor video set with different applications of shaders. But maybe we should come out and have a look at a few, like see what it looks like. This. But this is a set. Now I've got some of these ornaments, but you have to get the full set to get the ornaments active anyway. But for some reason I can't find the chest piece. I have no idea where it's gone. I think I've either accidentally deleted. I think I must have accidentally deleted it. So yeah, this is the Taken King set, and it's just a cool set. It's just a cool set, guys. Look at this. Here's my boy. Yeah, have you guys got this exotic yet? The Navigator. I'm almost finished on the Catalyst. But anyways, you goons. It's very badass. I've got the Warlock set and the Titan set. The only thing I don't have on the Titan is the Titan Mark, which I thought I already had. I swear to God, I thought I'd already had it. I know I did. I think I've accidentally deleted some stuff. But anyway, which actually, I think Destiny might have deleted it by accident a few bits, because there's armor sets that have reset back to like level 400 in my vault. A lot of them. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, anyway, sorry. But look at this. It's a cool set, guys. I thought I'd do the Hunter first, because usually Hunter sets look the best. I think in general, in order of how awesome armor sets look, it goes Hunter, Titan, and then Warlock always comes last. But sometimes Titan has better sets than Hunter sets, but it's usually Hunter. But this is a cool set. Anyway, let's get in there. Let's have a look. So obviously the Taken King set is, from the dungeon, the latest dungeon of this season. And, Oryx's corpse is buried there, and that's the final part of the final boss thing. But it's just a cool set, like bone armor set, hive bone as armor. And we might as well look at the cloak while we're here, the head part of the cloak, because you don't see much of the helmet, but that's badass, isn't it? Look at this. Like, it's a bone crown lit with melted candles. I mean, talk about I'm a badass. Talk about badass. Because, Hive have that religious, gothic, because there's Hive gods worship us. They have like that gothic church feel to the Hive, don't they? Like it's like a vast religion, an old. Well, it is millions of years old, the Hive. So, but I mean, the three eyes of the Hive. It's just cool. I mean, what else do you want me to say? The cloak effect with the constant flowing energy, that ghostly green. This would really work as well in a ghostly, like azure, like blue, or like a deep yellow, like a deep off yellow, like But this just looks freaking awesome. Funnily enough, the arms I'm not that fond of. I don't know why. I don't mind them. It's the shoulder pads. Normally, okay, do you know what I think it is? I like asymmetrical designs. I like bigger shoulder pads on the left and different designs on the right. Because often, I've said this many times in armor design, often most people are right-handed, so holding swords, to swing from your right, you'd be facing your enemy with your left side facing them, your left shoulder. So often you'd have like this part, this shoulder guard built higher up to cover the vulnerable parts of your neck. It'd be thicker and heavier. You see it with what's the blue guy's name in the tower? One of Commanders. I'm forgetting all the names these days. Anyway, he's got it on his Titan armor. But anyway, but it's a cool look though. It's a cool look. They're cool. You know, the only one problem I've got with this, not this armor set, but I don't know why, but I was expecting more detail. It looks a bit plasticky, don't you think? I don't know. I'm expecting more. I think after playing God of War and Horizon Forbidden West and some games where they're like photorealistic characters, you can see pores in the skin. I'm expecting like rust and cracks and to see, you know, like the aging and all sorts of things. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm just been a bit facetious really about it, but you know. But here you can see the chest piece, obviously. But we'll go in on the chest. But that's what she said. That didn't work. Okay. Anyway, you see part of the cloak, the chest set. Just a badass piece. It's like the endoskeleton of the hive, like the blade plate. Imagine like a hive. So we're different. This could quite be the underskeleton of a hive, couldn't it? Like instead of having like ribs that support all the way down, you've got this massive like armored piece here. I mean, we actually literally have this. Humans literally have this, don't we? Anyway, under our skin, like our chest plate. They have the soft stomach bit, but we have like a series of ribs that come way down, which I suppose those could be counted as ribs. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty damn cool. Obviously leading to the belt. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. Obviously the boots again. Even the this gold orange has got energy flowing through it. I never noticed that was moving before, but that's badass. The boots are cool, all the way up, skeleton legs, all the way to the thigh, the groin even. And again, you can see part of the cloak, all tattered and worn and ghostly green. It's just a fantastic look. Some of the best sets I've done in a long time. Now, guys, I'll say it again. I want to raid. Please, if anyone's interested in having it, well, I've not raided on D2. I've said it many times. I think I'm a more than a decent player. I'm a good player. I'm a good player. And once I've got the raids, I'll never fuck up. Other than like unless I get overwhelmed by enemies, but I won't. I very rarely fuck up once I know what I'm doing, and I don't really fuck up even when I don't know what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? I'd love to raid. I want to get the armor sets. Don't you want to see videos with the armor sets, guys? Come on, yeah. Tell me you do. Tell me you do. But yeah, again, the cloak. It's a fantastic cloak. The energy looks great. But anyway, now that we know how fantastic it is, let's have a look at some shader applications, shall we, lasers? Now again, some of these aren't the actual. I've just added the ornaments because for some reason I can't find. I've got the legs. I just didn't bother changing them. But anyway, let's have a quick look. The Dream Cycle. Now, I don't know. I don't know about this. This is something I normally like. I like the white of the cloak. It's like beyond white. Again, does anyone have a problem with Destiny's lighting system in their view of character display? Because it hurts my eyes all the time. There's too much light coming off of some of this stuff. I'm actually in pain right now looking at this. That's insane. Normally I don't. Okay, I do like it. All the skeleton looks like metal. It looks pretty cool. But comparatively, I think like the ghostly green look and a closer representation to bone is like a better fit for it, generally speaking. But still a cool look. What we've got? Ooh, the entire thing's got armor now. See, I think this looks really cool. Like really, really cool, but it's a bit too much. This is why I don't wear things like this. It's a bit too much. Yeah, no differentiation between like colours now. It's all one sort of colour. It's a bit too much. You lose some detail. Look at this, dude. Talk about, oh my god, this looks amazing. Seriously, it's like, okay, dude, if you tell me you're from hell without telling me you're from hell, seriously, dude, seriously, I'm wearing this next time. Oh my god, forgot about that. I actually really like the pink ones and the sort of metallic pink ones as well. I just think it's cool. I mean, that's a great pink. That's a great pink. It looks great. Again, I'm like, as cool as that looks, and some of these look, I'm like a little bit more serious when I play Destiny for some reason. That's a cool look. That's that yellow I was talking about on the cloak. Look at the bottom of the cloak between the legs, that sort of yellow, and the eyes. Yeah, that's a nice look. It's not, but again, it takes away from something, doesn't it? even though it's an awesome look, it takes something away from the kind of bone look. So you've got to be careful. Ooh. I think everything's going to be amazing, is it not? Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. Okay, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. Oh, that purple's pretty nice, but not great. Okay, so it looks like we're going to get a... I don't know if it's like these... Ooh, ow, painful, not cool. That's an interesting colour. I like it on the cloak. Especially like, I don't know. I don't know what's going off. Oh, that's interesting. That gives it like a pale yellow. That's interesting. Like, look at the effects on the... When I say look at the cloak, I look at the bottom of the cloak in between the legs. That's an interesting look. That's quite a nice look. A little bit too pale for me, though. I mean, there's some fascinating colour combos working here, don't you think? Ooh. I would never wear it, but there's something quite... When you look at the cloaking on the side of the head, the cloak detail and the colour and the pattern, there's something quite interesting about that. I don't know if this is just these type, if this is the type of shaders these are, or it's just wow, it's a bit too much, or it's just because again that's what fascinated by me. You would never think that'd be that colour, would you? When you look at the shader that I've sampled, that's all blues and greys with that. Well, I suppose it's the material type. I think what does it. So I really like this. I don't know why I like this. I like this. It turns everything into like crystal. I like it on so many armor sets. It's insane. See, I'm going to want to try them all now. Look, in what world, look at that, tide smoke. In what world would that be that colour? Do you see any of those colours on there? I think this is why we're going to have a... Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice yellow. Regal Dairy. It's like ghostly. But I think there's a lot of colours that are going to be really... Hang on. They're going to be really interesting. Whoa, photo finish. Oh my god, does that go through all the colours? I didn't know it did that. That must do it on this set only. That's interesting, don't you think? Oh, that kind of makes sense now, saying photo finish. I thought it was glitching at first. That's quite interesting. Again, the cloak and the eyes, look at that. That's an interesting look. It takes away from some of the detailing though, that's the only problem. Oh, it's quite. Yeah, it's hard to look at pole position. Ooh. Again, I'm just trying them all now, because they look so different. Oh, that orange is nice on the stomach, is it not? On the groin area and the arms. That's a real nice orange and yellow. That. It's interesting as hell. I just want to try them all now because they all look way different than I expect. So look at that. How would that be that colour? That's insane. Oh, reanimated verb. It's interesting. You don't lose much detail on that one, do you? It's not like an flood of colour. Ooh, that's a nice orange. Again, when I say that, it's the cloak that's coming through to me. But some of these that are super vibrant actually look really good. Not many of them, but a handful do. But I wouldn't wear them because it's just too much. And I'm like kind of a little bit more serious. I don't know what it is about me and that way I like my characters to look. It's like I want them to look like they mean business. I've got a friend who just wears the shittest combination of armor pieces, look horrendous, and then just like the most horrible colour sets. I mean, look at that. Looks good actually. Look at that. Yeah, pretty good. I really wanted this orange one to be like a dark orange. Yeah, but no, it's fine. I'm sorry guys, I'm probably going to end up trying them all. I won't. I'll try and pick favourite ones, but some of them look so different. I'm looking at the shader, I'm going, oh, that's not going to... And it just, there's colours that are popping up. Like, that's interesting. I don't like the blue and purple on the leg, but like ghostly, off-white green, like bogey ectoplasm green, that's a really interesting look. If it wasn't for the purple and the blue coming through, that's a really interesting look. Okay, we've got a version there that's almost the same. That's quite good. It's not quite the same. So what do you pick? Like, some of these are just a flood, an overflood, an overwash of colour, but some like maintain the detail of what it is. And I mean, Iron Bone is one of my favourite of all time, but look at that. I was not expecting it all to be like silver. It's usually mainly brown, but that's on like leathers and things, that like burgundy brown, like deep, what would it be, like not oak, birchwood, no, deep, mahogany type, deep purple, just like purple brown. It's like brown, but it's almost purple. Like, it's such a beautiful colour. Mahogany, isn't that wood pretty much extinct? I've not seen anything in mahogany for a long time. These are some of my favourites, but they don't work on this. This is a problem. Sometimes these metal, they often look like plastic, and it's a real problem for me. And I think it's just because Destiny is like, it's a little bit dated. That's all. It's not supposed to be photorealistic. It's not got the level of quality that have designed that, say, the God of War characters have. I mean, Kratos just looks so fucking... Guys, are there any other games you'd like me to play? I keep wanting to finish my Mass Effect Legendary Edition run. I've just finished the DLC portion of Mass Effect 2, but like I've still got massive amounts of campaign. I've got like 60% of campaign to finish, including all side missions as well. But that's interesting. Yeah, Iron to Steel, one of the Iron Banner. I love this green. It kind of reminds me of like Lord of the Rings elves. Yeah, are you guys getting that from it? What do you think? Oh, that's an interesting colour. It's so interesting. Like that white. It's like white, but like a luminous white, ice white, pearl white, beyond white. Like, it's such an interesting... I'd be so tempted to wear something like that, but sometimes I just think, is it too much? Like, is it too much? That's what I think when I see stuff like that. That's a nice look. I'm surprised that looks so good. The Mad Monk. I used to be my favourite when Destiny 2 came out, but it was right at the beginning when you had to pay for every shader for every time you used it. Yeah, it's really similar. But this Mad Monk has like a carbon fibre look on most things. I think you can almost see it coming through on the boots at the bottom. But use it as a really deep... I mean, that's a cool look. It's a cool look, guys. I mean, a lot of these are like similar whites, aren't they? They're like, look at that. That's such a nice look. But it's like, is it too much though? That's like, look, they're different, almost the same, but yeah. They're almost flipping the colours, aren't they? It's so fascinating. Look at that. That's cool. I mean, I wouldn't think that's like... the reason I think that's cool and looks good is because it's got rid of all the energy effects, which I actually really like, but then it gives you like... It really helps you define the colours. And then, it's not something I'd wear, but I think it gives it a lot of definition to it, that's all. Oh, god damn, that looks good. Ironwood's one of my favourite shaders of all time, actually. The Iron Banner shaders are particularly nice, most of them. Like, there's only a few I'm not keen on. Let's have a look. Ooh, that looks cool. Yeah. That's really good. I mean, what would you do? There's so many to choose from. Wow, I did not expect an Iron Banner to look like that. Shaders to look like that. Iron Wolf. Oh yeah, baby. It's another good one. Callus. Yeah, of course, one of the Calluses. That's like Callus, that's him in his treasure, and then you got the Callus Guard. It's like a bit of white and purple. Gift of the Nine, it's like that extra white into off-white, like really bright, deep. Some of these older ones. I mean, it's just, I'm sorry that this is such a long video. We're getting shaders, old shaders that we'd never use. Applying it to this new, because it's like a new material, it's like bone rather than, I guess they designate in the programming code, like this material is this, so this is carbon, this is plastic, this is steel, this is leather, this is fabric, this is cotton, and then they apply how the colour, then the program how the colours apply to that specific thing. So that's why one shader applied to one item can look totally different. Like this shader, Dark Fluorescence, only on one, I can't remember which armor set, on one armor set it looks amazing, but only on one, and it's horrendous on all the others. And I've never seen those colours like right now coming from it. I've never seen those. But I don't know, bro. Like, let me get back to, it's like I was so tempted with that. It's like so like, goddamn, I'm from hell. But again, because I'm a serious player, not a serious player, but I like to like feel, I don't know what it is, not serious. Serious is the wrong word, but because I am the way I am, I'm like, that to me is like, come on, baby. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, we've got rid of the glow, but like, there's something about that. It's like Lord of the Rings, but like sort of Sauron, like magical, elven. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. How does that look now? It looks cool. I miss the glow though. Like the glow's not there, but do you know what? I think that's worth wearing like this for a while, don't you guys? Or is it? Alright, let's just have a quick look, because if it might not be. Let's just apply it. Come on, let's do it. I mean, that does look... Like, this one is basically, hey, look at me. Is it not? Like, running around, you're like, hey, you're around, bro. Tell me... Look, this dude is, like I said before, he's telling you he's from hell without telling you he's from hell. That's what he's doing right now. Do not mess with this dude. Anyway, all right, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. Do you know what? One thing I was thinking, they need to have a button that's like, hey, take all your shades off. Do you just reapply the same shader again? No, I don't know how to take them off. You can't, can you? You know what I mean? Like that again is a cool look because of the white. And you keep the energy flow. That's a cool look. Anyway, guys, I guess we're finishing there. Let's have a look. Let's look at this bad boy. Why can we get like the full look? There we go. There he is. Look. Again, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm sorry this went on for 22 minutes. It's just like the shaders look so different on this these sets. So, look, tell you what. In the comments below, tell me if you want me to do the Warlock and the Titan versions of this. I'm quite happy to do it. The only thing is, for the Titan, I do not have the Titan mark. I swear to God I used to have it, but if I did, I should have the ornament. I'll have to have a look. Maybe I never got it. Maybe I'm like, it don't matter, don't need that. But again, I haven't played for 6 months on Destiny. I haven't posted or played for like 6 months, so my apologies yet again. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you all on the next one. So cheers.